There are a lot of Aura here.
Mm-hmm. Most of them are ran, though.
Mm-hmm. Well then. Oh, I'm trying to click on Thancred. Thank you.
Sorry, mind your way.
Several people are in my way. Okay. Cutscene. Oh, no more voices, boo. Getting me spoiled. Oh, I am an eminently capable cryo substitute now.
Yes.
Neat. Okay. This is a huge deal. They have Nair out here making Echo Talisman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the dragon scales, because they're not from this world.
True.
And remember, even though she summoned Bahamut, Tiamat wasn't actually fully tempered.
Right.
Better than having my blood drawn, I suppose. Oh, here.
Right. What does it need me to do exactly? Serve as an escort. That's easy enough. Oh, interesting. That's fun. Put our blessing to the proof. What is this Al Raw kiddo doing? He's just kind of chilling.
I want to point out again, he's got Rayan scales, but his horns are dark.
Yeah, that is curious.
Like, I know we've seen... I know we've seen clan mixtures in young Makote. They tend to have the teeth and the eyes. But this is odd.
Yeah. Oh, the sky. Oh, the sky.
We missed sunset again. Sure is pretty, though. This might beat out Kugane for sunsets if we can ever catch one.
Jeez. Yeah, we need to be here for a proper sunset at some point. Oh. We have not been up here yet. Drunken Deepa? Okay. Okie dokie.
Gotcha.
Look at it go!
They really, like, push the boundaries of this, this mechanic.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so far so good. Bowel integrity. Okay, I'm getting a little more concerned.
Mine doesn't seem to be following yours exactly.
Huzzah! Oh, final discharge. Okay.
You said it would go 4 times.
Forgot about the fourth one.
It's so cute. I want it as a minion. Right in the middle. Yay!
Please collect and deliver me.
Oh, she's right here.
A promising sign. She did that literally to make sure she wasn't going to be hurting us.
Hmm?
Very kind of her. With eyes you could drown in.
Because that's what he said. He said try not to drown in them.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I mean, they're giving us a lot of money now for these quests. Oh, we're going all the way over there.
Oh, this goes all the way back down into the
Yeah, I should have made a left instead of a right. I think she said left, but I looked left and didn't see anything obvious. I was like, well, I can just get there going right instead. My mistake.
I mean, we found our way eventually, didn't we?
We did, eventually. Ah, the shrine here.
Dark healer class.
Say again?
Dark healer class.
Dark healer class?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have player names turned on.
Oh. Target found. Great, they're actually looking for her. Oh, I see, okay. I'm fine. I'm always fine. Unless something sad happens. Then I'm scarred for life. Those who follow in her. Well, you know. Say it, Nidhana. Using that kind of synthesized violin or viola sound in the background for the battle music kind of reminds me of the opening to Final Fantasy VI. Terror's theme. Where it opens up with boom 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 boom.
Gotcha.
Before the do 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 do. Anywho.
Sorry. I'm not as familiar with the piece as you are.
Grumpy face checks.
Yes, that would be Radz-at-Han. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began.
That's curious. Got some Yomor stuff going on.
The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Oh, fair enough. Much different from Yomor. What can you tell me about the satrap?
Well, he is the most important person in Radz-at-Han. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether.
That explains why there's so many Aura.
Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution.
Okie dokie.
The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radz-at-Han to thrive all these years.
So he's a mediator, basically.
Essentially.
Not a ruler.
And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
Oh, so that's why they ran themselves to the, just literally to the ground.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
I was gonna say, what's gonna happen? Oh, Fandaniel.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name?
I don't know, what was it?
Oh, something.
Owen.
Oh, Owen.
He was around with the Alligans?
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Okay.
He's doing the double speak again.
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plan.
Did he stop Owens?
That's what it sounds
You
like.
know what? You know what? I know everybody's been talking about Ammon being
Emmett Self.
Emmett Selk, but I think it was Fandaniel.
Now that we got that information.
Especially with how theatrical he is. I'll betcha that's what it is. Because Ammon was the one who shut down the Owens research.
Could have also.
Yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal?
I don't know. Because of me.
Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Okay.
What the hell does that mean?
She found out the little piece inside of her bottle rattles if she shakes it. Oh no.
She needs more rattles. Stuff that makes noise.
Yeah. Sure.
I know this is silly, but you know me. I do silly things sometimes.
You gonna G-pose?
No.
You just doing the thing? Cute.
It's like when I go to the Thaumaturges Guild.
Rain, rain, rain. Oh, that's what's different about Labyrinthos. The rain comes down and straight.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got silver.
Silver as well. That's okay. It was worth just stopping in for 5 seconds.
Better than nothing. That's 180,000.
Sorry, dear, you're gonna lose it.
No, I'm not.
Oh no?
I mean, I'm gonna lose it.
you're holding onto your foul, that's what it was. Or Xenoglossy. Your polyglot.
I'm waiting until I have 15 seconds left before I get one, and then I refresh it one more time.
And then you get your polyglot.
As long as I don't leave the zone. It's persistent. There's no timer or anything on it. But it resets if we teleport out, so...
Gotcha.
They must be out helping.
I guess so.
Something I want to point out before we move on.
Sure.
So for... Well, I guess maybe the second time, but for the first time, really, the events that we're coming across in this split quest line feels like it's still really very much attached to the main story rather than set up or a side plot. But on top of that, the main bits that we're getting is like light side and dark side, which I think is really interesting.
Can you expound upon that?
Well, for the Charlian side, the bits that we were getting that were really, really intriguing and felt very much connected to the main plot was Kryl and Hydaelyn and the blooms, the heart blooms. But on this side, we're getting insight into Fandaniel and him meddling with our plans.
And the tower.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
I just found that dichotomy very interesting. Part of the Hydaelyn and Zodiark thing that we've been building up to this whole time. And it's starting already.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. Very thematic.
Indeed. I like the description of this next quest. Little does Nidhana know, she's about to send you on another errand. Oh, yay. We're almost about to hit 82 at this point.
Hi, you are mysterious and I don't like it.
But Jax is gonna go, isn't he? Yay, let me go do it. Xena. Zenua?
Zenua?
Pair of Hamsa. Okay.
What are Hamsa?
They're big pigs. Hamsa. They're not Hamsa, they're Hamsa. Oh my gosh, there's so many carbuncles here.
Everybody and their mother playing Summoner now.
Well, from what I understand, it's simplified it a lot. So it's a much more approachable job.
It's a blue quest over, y'all.
There it is. I'm picking it up. Alchemist or Dancer is the name of the quest.
I have both of those classes, actually.
Sure, I'll find her. Cure with black hair. Okay, easy enough. Go over here and see what these Hama are. Wait, not Hama.
Hamsa.
Hamsa.
Oh no. I think I found them. They're dodos.
Nice.
I just saw an unnamed NPC ride off on one. Yep. Dodos.
Yep, I remember that when I was making my rounds collecting all the ether currents earlier. Oh, Jesus, this is stupid. I love it.
Hold on, I'm way behind you.
Wow. Wow. My poor spine. Oh yes, that formation we can clearly see.
So here's the interesting thing. We're still back where we mounted these things in a cutscene.
Oh, interesting.
This is a new kind of cutscene that they've introduced. But we are passing other players and everything too.
I do appreciate this. It's a nice little automated sequence.
Mm-hmm. You can turn your camera and look around too.
The tower is so foreboding. Man, if we have too many quests after this, we're gonna out-level Tower of Zod before long.
Well, we shouldn't have done all those fates.
It was only like 7 or 8 of them. Oh well. Maybe the MSQ is designed to be something you can do exclusively.
Mm-hmm. Traveling cutscenes. I like that.
That was pretty cool.
It's a Mordona theme.
Whoa.
Mordona?
Oh, they're just wet. It is Mordona, yes. That's Doman gear, it looks like.
Mm. They have tail guards.
They do. No, that's not Doman. What the heck is that? It's really cool looking. Look at that chest piece behind him, the guy with the spear. That's similar to what the tank top should look like, because he's a dragoon / spear wielder. Hypothetically. It's a mess. That was some cool looking gear. I want it. I want all the gear in the game. Just give me everything.
Or Echo.
Still having trouble.
Now this guy's wearing Ravel Keeper headpiece, isn't he? Or is that something else?
Say it one more time, I'm sorry.
I said it looks like this guy's wearing a Ravel Keeper headpiece. Or is that something else?
Nope, that's definitely a Ravel Keeper headpiece. Yeah, she's having a rough time. That's really frustrating. Nice spear you got there.
I like how the rain sounds on the tent.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Is this part of the sound design that Soken was talking about? Like,
Probably.
they put a lot of effort into it.
Did you hear it when you came in from the rain? Oh, it's so good.
Wow. That's amazing. What are you wearing? I want it. Oh no. Bubby found your headphones. The ones you're wearing. Oh man, if this is the casting top? Oh, you should see this.
Ooh. I want it in red.
Hopefully it's dyeable. So far, it's basically been, yeah, they're bad everywhere. Bummer. Oh, that's not good. She's fine, but she found a spring on the,
On my mic arm. And she found out it makes noise when she pulls it. I can go get her a snack or something if you want. Some more juice or something.
Well, we'll see if that distracts her a little bit, or at least makes her forget about the spring for a second.
Nope.
Oh. Their gear has an actual tail hanging off the back.
Did you not see his tail in the cutscene?
No.
It was armored.
No, there's like an actual tail. So even if you don't have a tail, you have a tail in the armor.
Oh, gotcha.
She's really upset about things.
Yes, she is. She wants the spring and I won't let her have it.
We're not dealing with it.
We're not.
Have you talked to everybody now?
Twice.
Okay. Hey, Vershawn. Okay then. He was awfully polite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops. That's right.
Hamsa time.
This is so ridiculous. I love the Hamsa's like, I don't want to. Waddle.
Is this the first dodo mount that we've had in the game?
No, there is another one.
Okay, I thought so.
A traditional dodo mount. It might actually be from the gold saucer. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, this road. I didn't even notice the road.
Well, you're not as good at following roads as I am in MMOs, apparently.
I don't... When it gives me a road, I immediately want to go everywhere but the road. Blame my JRPG tendencies. Almost there, Mr. Dodo. Mr.
can make
Hamsa.
it.
Oh, well, there you go.
He's got the tattoo top.
Oh, so he does. tattoo on the scale, so it's interesting.
That's how it works. And there it is.
I'm just shy. Like 35k. Did you get a double triple cast?
No, I've had the double triple cast this whole time, actually.
Oh, I did not know that.
No. I got my upgraded AoE rotation.
Oh. Well, that was easy.
Well, everybody here is working together for a fairly singular goal.
True. So what did you learn?
Perfumed Rise. Didn't you have something in this area? Did we get it already?
We got it.
I was not paying attention. Okay. I got High Blizzard 2 and High Fire 2.
Ah. But you get both of them.
It's, I believe it's an upgrade. Yeah, Aspect Mastery 4, which changes them.
Gotcha.
So Fire 2 and Blizzard 2 don't exist anymore for me.
Now things look interesting. Or a lot more interesting anyway. What do I get? Oh, I get Heart of Corundum. So my my little, what would you call it? Your Blackest Night and Dark Night, my version of that, now has a regen on it. As well as a shield, I want to say. It's really good now.
The next time I get something is at 84. It's my enhanced mana font, which reduces the recast time by a whole minute. It goes from 180 seconds to 120 seconds. That's the one that gives me back MP.
Ah.
So it extends my rotation.
Yes. The what? Okay. What do you mean by in order? Oh, it needs fixing. Okay.
I thought she was coming up here for exercise. I'm very confused about what's going on.
Yeah, this music reminds me of Kakariko Village. But it's the middle part. Not the da 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 da. But it's the now I can't remember it. Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, I see.
Dun, 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 dun. Somewhere around there. Been a while since I heard that.
Oh, yep.
That's me.
Everybody does that around here.
Hey, random person, stranger. You want to help me? Okay. Oh no. What's up?
Hi.
Hi. Everything okay? You just playing?
Yeah, no, I expected to run into some problems trying to get up here.
Apparently a door over in the middle of the entranceway there. Guess it's a little shrine that also has some support basement. I don't know what you would call that. Yeah, the Paljali Reaper weapon is actually really cool looking.
Oh, she didn't mention the injury. I feel like there was a lot of very basic information in the introductory, well, it's not even introductory, it's just that quest that was missing.
Yeah. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, so I have reduces damage taken by party member or self by 15 seconds, or 15% for 8 seconds. But I have an additional 15% damage reduction for the first 4 seconds.
Interesting.
And I have an HP restore if I drop below 50% or upon effect duration expiration for 900. I have an XCOG.
Nice.
Tank XCOG. See what happens after 18, 17, 16. Oh wow, this is a fast. It's really cool looking too. Yay. 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, let's see how potent this is. Almost 10k. About 20% of my health. That's
nice.
Pretty good. Do 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 do. There you go. Can we go kill a tower for you now? Hello? Where am I off to?
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well.
Oh, I think, Crit. This almost feels appropriate in the rain.
You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
Poor Stinian.
Well, he got poked and prodded.
Of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner. Children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat.
Yeah.
Yet
Except
ere they
Charlian.
succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we. They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea. And yet, and spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope. No words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
Yeesh. Now who's
The
waxing
more you see
poetry?
and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear. Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
I hope so.
Basically, Urianger doesn't have experience
Besides,
with depression.
our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
Wait, where are we going?
Come back here. I just saw him. He
What
was
is it?
right here.
What did you see? Fandaniel, are
See,
you
I
sure?
saw this jerk face.
If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
I'm just glad we actually ran after him.
The vessel holds! This is the one!
At long last!
For a second I thought he lured us away. I was very concerned for them.
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments.
Nice.
We've named
Well,
it
that's
a
cool.
warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou
Oh,
hast
this
my
is explaining
admiration.
why we can take
'Tis an
trusts into
invention
the
of
tower.
historical significance.
Yep.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field. It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place, to accompany me to the Tower of Zot. Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
Yay. Science.
That's rude.
Let's hope it doesn't get to that. Well, I need to swap out this earring. I don't need it anymore.
Either
I
way,
forgot.
we are fortunate to have you with us.
Nidhana, are you certain you wish to do this?
They're all worried about her.
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example. But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next.
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us. All you. Be on your guard.
Indeed.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
Okie dokie. Sounds like a plan. And there we go. Okay. With my correct earring on. Do 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 do. And up, 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 up. Down, down, down.
Jeez, look at it.
The tower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been raining this entire time. Since I started going out here to check the... Oh no, it was foggy before. Foggy into rain. Or as long as it's not the other way around, otherwise someone might die. Persona 4 reference. Hope that isn't dated. That game came out like 2008 or something like that. It's an old game already.
Came out earlier than that, didn't it?
Maybe. It's a PS2 game.
Wasn't Persona 3 like 2003? 2001? Something like that?
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Alrighty.
Here we go.
Sure. Oh, okay. Just a cutscene, alright. Oof. Wish I could see more. So much rain.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence. Any moment now.
Well, that's cool.
It's working! And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
This will be interesting. We're already approaching. Okay. Let's just go inside. Let's just see what happens. In a way, it's kind of cool with all this rain because it makes it so much more foreboding.
So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
Look at me, so happy and optimistic.
Right?
A few more steps.
I'm really far away from her. I don't like this.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be. Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets.
Yay?
What?
Nope.
Well then.
Oh, let's just go inside. This seems like it's gonna go well. I mean, I know we saw this in a trailer, but
Oh, so creepy.
yeah, that. There he is. Oh, he's gonna shove her in there, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me go! Oh, let me go! Oh!
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking.
To what?
My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Patrons of old.
What are you talking about?
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Fandaniel, the sundered Ascian.
Oh dear, here we go.
I inherited the position and the soul of the Fandaniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me. Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Fandaniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part
I'm wondering
of
if
who
he
I
was
am.
one of those exceptions where they didn't have a shard of Fandaniel's soul, so they just gave his memories to someone else, because they said they could do that.
That's true.
How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes?
Oh.
Yes.
Then I expect you've heard of me.
Oh!
Old me.
I was wrong!
Here we go.
I was wrong, but I was right.
At your service.
Good job, dear.
Ammon wasn't Fandaniel. Fandaniel was Ammon.
Yes.
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity. Every need met. Day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled and ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Ammon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull.
Oh!
Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe. No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth.
Do you hear the music?
My all-consuming work. But
Do
it was not their only indulgence.
It's playing Heaven's
They were
Word
ever
theme.
hungry for stimulation. Slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
Heed me, Armon. No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war. And so I have come to claim you.
We finally see him with his mask on.
Yeah.
For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation.
Okay, so never mind. Maybe he was a
Send
shard
one of your
Fandaniel.
clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
Dang. Lore
The
bomb.
fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
I mean, that's one way of looking at it. Then they ran off.
Well, why stick around?
True.
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals. If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall meet again! Not in one of these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
Good old Xenos. What a mess of things. Well, this means we're going back to Charlotte. Can you imagine we did this and then we went back to Charlian? Like, how would we even do the other half of that?
Right.
I'm glad we did this in this order. Jeez.
You see, it's kind of complicated.
Everything is awful.
I feel compelled to point out that on at least one occasion, possibly more, Emmett Selk referred to the summoning of Zodiark as their great work.
Interesting.
So that's what I keep thinking of every time they talk about this place.
Something's gone awry, hasn't it? It always does, Thangred.
We need to go tell Graha about this. He'll have some more insight now that we know who this is.
Mm-hmm. Satrap of Radz-at-Han. This is where you find out the kid's the satrap.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. And we can cure tempering now.
Yep. Bring on the porksies. Yeah. All the scales. Tip the scales.
I think it's a reference to dragon scales, but I didn't actually realize that until just now. Alright, the satrap is either this kid or it's an actual dragon.
Yes.
Well, we're going to Radz-at-Han.
Okay then.
You know what I find kind of amusing?
What's that?
Fafnir is supposed to be a neutral territory, right? Not
Supposedly.
getting involved. But they're giving us a lot more help than Sharlayan is.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be allied with Sharlayan.
Boo. Oh well. They are traditionally hands-off in Sharlayan, but you'd figure they'd be more...
Yeah, but this isn't about... this isn't a border dispute. This is like...
End of days.
Exactly.
Yes.
This is a threat to society as we know it.
I really like Fafnir. There's just something about it, I don't know. I'll be honest, in all the videos we saw of it, I was kind of lukewarm on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, none of the videos that we... all the videos that we saw showed, these big sweeping vistas of emptiness.
I mean, there's still a lot of emptiness, but...
yeah, there is, but there's a lot more interest to the emptiness than... this is no Calusia.
Well, they spent a lot more time focused on the landscape and how you crest hills and how it's layered. They pay a lot more attention to what you see on different hilltops. It's very artfully done.
I feel like their design of the Tempest probably taught them a lot about stuff like that.
Fair.
They've also put a lot of work and detail into the culture of the area, which I really appreciate personally. It feels very lived in to me.
Yeah. Darn it.
Yeah, that's the quarry, isn't it?
It is. Alrighty. Looks like this is another cutscene. Do you think it's safe to do it though?
Give me a second, I'm getting there. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm in. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I'm very distracted over here.
A vast rock squats upon Fandaniel, and to its stony surface clings the city of Radz-at-Han. Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
Woo! Camera got real close to those stairs.
The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet.
I kind of love that we're getting an
Travelers
introduction to this
seduced by
place at
vivid
night.
sound and colors were
Yeah.
once swallowed
so
up by
pretty.
patchwork streets.
Oh,
I missed something. What?
no, I'm sorry. You'll see it. Keep an eye on. Sorry, I'm a little ahead of you.
Oh.
But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Oh, I was wondering about that because the saturation seemed to back off a lot all of a sudden. Everyone's fearful.
Here we are, Megadota. It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside.
Okay. What awaits us inside? More cutscenes. That's what awaits us.
Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Oh.
Ah, splendid. Most
Oh, he who's phase 4.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radz-at-Han.
Okay, I was wrong.
Okay, so he's just a guy.
Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
But Nidhana, she was taken.
Oh, that look.
A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidhana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
Sit.
I
Everything looks
think
cushy.
not. This charade has gone on long enough. Show
Maybe
yourself.
I wasn't wrong?
There's a dragon here.
I mean,
Forgive me,
there's
but
a great big
were you expecting musicians,
carpet.
perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay,
There it is.
the time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
Was I right again?
I mean, where else would they get the dragon scales so
You
easy?
travel as
Exactly.
assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me.
Oh, come on, guys. You're this surprised?
Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
I, mine elder brothers, of Midgardsormr's spawn, I was last to hatch.
He's the little brother.
He's the baby.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radz-at-Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair.
Okay.
Next to arrive with the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years,
It was the hero.
an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radz-at-Han.
But if Vritra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
A charade,
Uh,
yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
That's why the satrap doesn't actually have any real authority.
Yep.
Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end.
Very smart.
I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who joined me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
He's found a way to
Your
coexist.
It was taken.
Yep.
Oh, he's missing one.
'Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh.
Oh, I thought there was something weird about him.
Yep.
He's an avatar.
The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans
Wow.
of Radz-at-Han. With mine
Wow.
eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my wit.
That's why he recognized Justinian right
That would
away.
explain why I felt the presence of a dragon on our first meeting.
He recognized Nidhogg's spirit.
Yep.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered, Estinian warmblood. From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another, yet did neither one of us bare his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
Fair.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Radz-at-Han. With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence.
Sounds good.
Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
Sounds like you need a unique sized force that can go in there and wreak havoc. I know such a force. I'll be right back.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a surer path before me. Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Padalthan and Cartanau, I am told. 'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear. Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions, and should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales.
Yep.
To be able to tackle all of the
I
towers.
worry, however, that even the four of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go. Steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
Cool. They even have a reason for why it's going to take us a bit. If we did Charlie in second.
It seems
exactly.
a quick trip back to Charlian is in order.
Wilt thou
Where-
not lend thine aid?
Where are you?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Radz-at-Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
Okay.
So why are you leaving?
I am in thy debt.
Okay.
He's just being Estinian, I guess.
I guess so.
Well then,
That was a thing.
we learned a lot. This is going to send us back to Sharlayan, I hope. Because this would be a good stopping point.
Yeah, because we gotta get dinner and everything, huh?
Yep. And she's getting very, very noisy.
Yes, she is. I guess talking to Estinian kind of explain it. We decided what we were doing, so let's go do it. Unless, of course, you enjoy violent nausea.
No, I'm good. 1,115 gil.
So, we didn't actually get to go into Radz-at-Han. That was just a cutscene.
Yep.
How much to get to Sharlayan from here?
1,115.
That's a lot.
Thankfully, I have Aetherite tickets.
Oh, jeez. It's 1,300 to the Ruby Sea from here.
Jeez. Baldesian Annex. Baldesian.
I keep thinking it's all the way on the far left side, but it's not. That's the Studium.
Yeah, we just kept going there.
Good to know. Very true. In other words, put some more clothes on.
Right.